the show. Love you guys.
Thanks, Kristen.
My question is for Jensen. I just wanted to know what you like most and what you dislike most about playing Demon Dean.
I think, the most I think gratifying thing for me playing was the lack that he didn't care. He didn't have a care in the world, and I enjoyed playing that aspect of it. The tough part was that it changes the relationship on screen with all the other characters that I've essentially had a relationship with for, well, it would have been 9 years. So having to build an entirely different relationship with characters. What's happening right now?
They're on fire.
I don't know. I think we're supposed to.
I'm not sure, Jensen, but I think you're supposed to sing Freebird.
Can we get a little fog hat up in here?
Always keep fighting. No, it's awesome, guys.
That's awesome.
So, next question, young lady.
Thank you guys. So my question is for Jeremy and Andrew, but I would like the rest of the cast to also give your reactions to it.
First you give, then you take away.
So my question is, considering that women have too often been used to further the plot of male characters, why was the decision made to kill Charlie and dump her in a bathtub?
The day Andrew suggested that.
Second part.
Okay. No, but sincerely, that's an excellent question, and it's tough because anytime you have a favorite character on a show who
And the show is called Supernatural.
people die on the show, and unfortunately, so there's just so many ways to answer that, and I feel it's tough for me to answer. Just that she's an absolutely beloved character, beloved in the show, and when we're in the writers' room, we have to go where the story takes us, and we try and do it without. This is the worst.
I'm up in here! Tell me when it's over!
And I'd like to thank everyone up here for the support.
I'm seriously going, I'm the moderator. I should be helping here. I got nothing.
I just think nobody can answer a question that Mark Shepard doesn't cut off. Suddenly he's dead silent. He's like, Jeremy, Andrew, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I don't have a great answer beyond we have favorite characters throughout the years who come on the show, and if we're doing our job right, people fall in love with characters, and on the show where pretty much everybody dies at one point or another, it's one of those horrible, sad, yet dramatic things that we do on the show. That's probably the best answer I have right now.
Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, she was just supposed to be a one-off anyway, correct?
Well, that happens all the time, and
But she was, it was so well received, and the character worked so well.
I love her so much.
That,
Yeah, I mean-
brought her back for multiple episodes. So theoretically, we got her more than we originally had planned anyway, and we should be thankful for the time that we got to spend with her.
Start building a drama.
Yeah.
If you watch Game of Thrones and like your favorite characters get killed off, and almost makes you want to keep watching. You're like, oh, it keeps you on the edge of your seat a little bit.
What's Game of Thrones?
It's a show on the box office network.
You'll know when they do the supernatural spoof of it. You have to dress up like Jon Snow. Young lady.
Hi, I'm Harmony. My question is, you guys have invested 10 years or somewhere extremely close to it into your characters. And I was wondering, have you guys ever personally pitched ideas where you think your characters should be going to the writers, or do you leave it up to them?
All the time. All the time. And it gets filed under actor bullshit.
Yeah, I think we tried that once, and they went the opposite direction. So we're like, well, not gonna do that. I think I, for my part, really enjoy my place as an actor. You know, and all that comes with it. I like acting well by default. You know, Sam doesn't know what's happening next week, and nor does Jared. And I'm not afraid. I enjoy my place as an actor. I like to be prepared for what Sam needs to do and be a part of. But I'm not the kind of person or actor that wants to inject some sort of control or direction. Once I get my script, I have my opinions, obviously, and if there's a line, I want to say will not instead of won't or whatever. You know, we know our characters well enough that there's a great deal of mutual trust, but I certainly wouldn't try to guide my character's directions. If I did, we'd have been canceled a long time ago. So I wanted leather and a motorcycle.
Young lady?
Eden,
I.
and my question is, when you were kids, was there any monsters that you were scared of that you fought on the show?
Yeah. It's nice to see you again. I didn't see you in your outfit yesterday, but it's nice to see you again. I was really scared of Bloody Mary, so when we did that episode of season 1, and Hookman, Bloody Mary and Hookman were definitely things I was scared of.
Really?
Just kidding. Yes.
I think as a kid it was more. I was really afraid of the thunder and lightning storms that we had in Texas, which can rattle the house. And that was
Really?
yeah, because it's real.
Feeling much of a scene from the show right now.
This is real.
There we go.
So we haven't really had to deal with lightning and thunderstorms on the show, but I think I just saw.
When I told him I was scared of taking my closet, he gave me a 45.
Yeah, well, you know what's out there.
When I was 4, my family decided that they would dress my uncle up as Santa Claus and take a picture of him with a sack of toys next to my bed while I was sleeping, and to authenticate the document, like that Santa Claus was really here. And I saw that picture, and it really freaked me the fuck out. I mean, there's this creep in my bedroom lurking around. So I found the whole concept of Santa Claus absolutely terrifying.
What's weird is it was April.
And so I'm pitching that as a concept right now, Jeremy. Maybe we can deal with the bane that is Santa Claus.
I'm still waiting for the Cybermen. Cybermen? Oh, sorry. When I was a kid, them coming up through the drains of St. Paul's and coming out, it was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my time. Never left me. Emotionless, faceless. Terminator. Yeah, better.
Hi, big fan. Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is for everybody up there. What was your favorite scene to be a part of or film this season?
This season meaning last season?
Season 10.
Favorite episode, favorite scene.
I'll go. I would say the fight scene with Kane. For me, as these guys know, working with them is a delight, and you can very easily become an audience member while working with them and simply forget your lines. And it was a good thing I didn't have to say a whole lot. I just kind of threw myself around the barn. And but I was certainly more banged up after that scene. Had more cuts and bruises and scrapes and stuff than I normally do. But those are the kind of markings that I wear with pride. It was a hard-fought day that day, and it was just a really, really fun scene to work with Tim. So that's one that stands out for me.
I think for me, I mean, maybe it's because it's the most recent, but I really loved the finale. I loved the showdown. I mean, it's always fun to do a fight scene, especially with Jensen, because we know each other so well through all these years. But there was so much heart in the dialogue that was written that it struck a chord with me. So I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that.
I liked, for Cass, or Jimmy, actually. I liked closing out Jimmy's storyline and getting to see him in heaven, and that was, I think, kind of cathartic for me. It was also challenging because I had to play a different character than Castiel, which I haven't done in almost a decade, and had to dust off my chops, and they were dusty.
Were there chops?
I had fun. I had got a lot of mummy issues this year. Yeah. Focus. It was painful. I'd finish an episode, I think I'd call my mom up and go, whenever it was on TV, I go, look, I'm really sorry, I don't feel that way about you. It was brilliant. It was a lot of fun. It was a different exploration for the character. We've gone a long way, and Ruth is fantastic in the role. And as they say, it never goes well with wishes. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I love the guy that played Gerald, Vic. Made me laugh so hard. He's the sweetest guy ever. Nobody cares, Gerald. Nobody cares. He's just like so sweet. He's a great guy. But I had a lot of fun.
Andrew, you got a favorite?
Yeah, I had the privilege to write a lot for Demon Dean in the second episode of the season. That was really fun to write, and we'll see how Jensen kind of embraced it and embraced his own inner psychotic, which comes out mostly behind the scenes.
Jeremy?
I was a really big fan of the. I mean, amongst everything, I really loved the Crowley-Rowena dynamic. I thought it was a fun direction for the show to go, and we really had a lot of fun devoting a lot of time to that. It was fun.
You.
Hi guys, my name's Amanda, and new fan, and I started watching in April.
Yeah.
Binge watched a season a week, and it's blew my mind.
Do you think that causes lasting damage?
So my question is, from season 10, what was your favorite episode?
From season 10.
From season 10.
What was your favorite episode? I don't know. Jeremy?
I was really proud of what everyone did on the 200th episode. I thought that was a from top to bottom, the whole cast, crew, the writers, everyone really embraced it and had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Barry Thompson, who wrote that episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to second that, and it brings up another funny point. The other day, my wife and I got off work early, so we turned the TV on, the kids were in bed, and the Saved by the Bell movie was on, And there was a scene between two people that had both played Dean. One was a girl, because it was Dean, young Dean, and Dean from the 200th episode. Yeah, I was like, these people have both played Dean, and they were playing Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Zach Morris.
That's my all I had. So your favorite episode is a Saved by the Bell movie?
But I'm gonna stick with that 200th episode.
Yeah, 200 is certainly a hard one to deny. That was a pretty spectacular episode, I think. I will say, and the simple fact that I was so close to it was the one that I directed last year, which was when Demon Dean gets cured, and then also but gets loose and starts chasing Sam around the bunker with nothing but a hammer. And that was just a really that cat and mouse chase was really fun to be a part of, and again I was so kind of focused on that episode as a whole that and it still kind of has a special place in my heart. So.
The 200th was my favorite, in spite of the fact that it had a glaring omission.
Hey, I wasn't in it.
Yeah, Mark Shepard wasn't in it. But other than that, I loved it.
I liked your episode too. You were kind enough to stick Max in as my minion, which was
Right.
cool to see. But yeah, did a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, man. You did a good job.
I would say the 200th as well, and then also just every season what Jeremy does with Premiere, I'm always really impressed by, because to reset things and to start things off and start the fuse burning essentially is really difficult, and he does it very well every year. And my contract is up at the end of this year. I just want that out there as well.
Full disclosure.
Just full disclosure so everybody knows where that's coming
I
from.
thought you said you were the smartest man in the writers' room.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bar is low, Mark. The bar is low.
Well, this is the moment. Yeah, painful moment. It's our last question.
Our last question.
Last question.
Don't be ahead.
So here we go.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm too short.
Welcome to my world.
First of all, I want to apologize to Misha because I think I made you trip when you were jogging.
When he was jogging,
That was probably just him.
It's really funny to watch him run, right?
My question is, during the script, have you ever personally disagreed with the actions of your character? And what did you do to kind of get over it and act?
Get over it.
Very often. Again, I'll go back to a question or an answer I said earlier about I'm excited. I remember one time I had a scene when I was in high school, and I didn't like what the character was doing. And I had an older actor who had studied with my teacher, and he'd come back, he was in Juilliard or something, he'd come back and he was saying, just because your character is saying